Hello everyone, I hope you all are well and having a great day so far. So our 10-year-old washer stopped working and threw the dreaded F09 E01 error code, which usually points to a drainage issue. This actually happened once before and I fixed it by just cleaning the filter, but this time the pump itself had failed. And instead of spending a few $100 on a repair or even worse, buying a brand new washing machine, I actually replaced the pump myself for $30 and the machine now runs like brand new again. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it, how to check for clogs, and how to replace the pump and get your machine working like the day you bought it. So before we get started on this video, please be sure to subscribe to my channel down below, hit that thumbs up, and with all of that said, let's get into it. Now for reference, I have the Whirlpool washer and here's what happened. Everything was going fine with my load of laundry until it got to the drain cycle. That's when it stopped, threw the error code and made this weird noise. So I tried turning off the washer, but it wouldn't fully turn off. It kept trying to drain first, and when it couldn't, it just powered right back on and froze again. And the door was locked, because when the machine is still full of water, the door won't open until you drain out the water. So I knew my first mission was to get the water out. And at that point, the only way I could stop the machine was to unplug it. Now, if you've got a newer washer, you might be lucky. Many new models nowadays have a small front access panel with a little door for easy filter cleaning. Some even have a little hose right next to the filter so you can neatly drain the water into a container. But my older model doesn't make it as simple. So for me to access the filter and pump, I need to remove the entire back panel. It is not quite as convenient, but with the right tools, it is doable. Speaking of tools, here's what you'll want to have ready before you get started. 3/8 socket set. I will list the sizes I use for my model because yours might be different. Screwdriver, pliers, thin gloves, towels and a container, and lastly a replacement pump that matches your washer model. Don't worry, I will show you how to find the correct part number. Alright, now before we touch anything, safety first. So unplug your washer from the wall outlet. Now shut off the water supply valves. Next, disconnect the supply hoses, drain them into a bucket and set them aside. You will also want to remove the drain hose so you can turn the washer around and get full access to the back panel. Once that's done, go ahead and remove the back panel. On my machine, there are about 12 screws all the way around, so make sure you get them all so the panel comes off cleanly. Now inside you'll see the pump and filter. They are usually next to each other, which makes them pretty easy to locate. But before you jump straight into replacing the pump, I recommend checking the filter. Now the filter on mine is on the right side and it screws out. But here's the tricky part. If your washer like mine stopped mid-cycle, there will still be water in there and it can get messy. So grab your towels and get your container underneath the filter. Now twist the filter slowly and let the water start draining into your container. If it fills up, twist the filter back to stop the flow, empty the container and repeat until the tub is empty. Once all the water is drained, place your towel underneath the filter and pull the filter completely out. Now, this little part usually catches everything that accidentally falls in. Over the years, I found bobby pins, hair ties, coins, and small things like that. And sometimes just cleaning this all out is all you need to get your machine running perfectly again. So I recommend checking this one first and then give the drain hose a check and make sure it's clear as well. And I recommend just putting everything back together and give your washer a test. If it still won't drain, then it's time to replace the pump. Here's how to remove it. First, disconnect the electrical connector. Next, use pliers to squeeze the hose clamps and slide off the drain hose. Now remove the 4 mounting screws holding the pump in place. And finally, wiggle the pump free from the motor shaft and take it out. And now once you've got it out, you can see the part number printed right on it. This is the number you need when ordering a replacement specific for your washer model. Now, if your washer a bit older, sometimes when you type in the original part number, you will notice it gets replaced with a new updated part number. Don't worry, that just means the manufacturer redesigned the part and gave it a new number, but it is still the correct part for your machine. That's exactly what happened with mine. I ordered the updated version, and as you can see, side by side it looks almost identical. The only real difference is the motor on the new one is slightly bigger, which means they have improved the motor, made it a bit bigger, and hopefully a bit stronger. I got mine from Amazon. I will make sure to link to it in the description box below in case if you have the same washer model. Alright, now let's get the new pump installed. Here's what to do. First, position the new pump in the exact same place as the old one. Now secure it with the mounting screws. Reconnect the drain hose. Plug in the electrical connector. And now you can reattach your washer panel, making sure all the screws are tightened down. And finally, you can reconnect the hoses, turn the water supply back on, and make sure the drain hose is secure. Now slide the washer back and plug it in. Now when you plug it in, your washer might activate the drain pump as it thinks there's still water inside. The pump will run for a few minutes, then it will turn off and the door will unlock. And just like that, problem solved. It's been about 6 months since I swapped out the pump and the machine has been working like new, smooth, quiet, and draining perfectly. The whole fix took me about an hour, cost around $30 and saved me hundreds compared to a brand new machine or a repair service. So if you get a drain error, please don't panic. Just to check the filter first, and if that's not it, a new pump is an easy, budget-friendly fix. But that's all I got for you guys today. I really hope that you all enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please thumbs it up, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!